Guys, welcome back to Berner Brother Antiques. Today, this is Wednesday. Today, we're going to have an antiques talk here at the Heart of Ohio Antiques, and it's our second one of these. The first one was pretty interesting. We had some folks that took some great information from it. So let's go and see what happens. So the focus of the antique talks are just to help understand my philosophy on buying and selling, help our resellers learn how to do it. So that's kind of what the focus is of these the lessons, or sessions is a better word, of our antique talks. So today is going to be session 2. We're going to do a review from the first week, and then we're going to work into some other things you probably haven't thought about if you're just getting into reselling, or maybe you have, and maybe you're going to bring me some great advice. Either way, we're going to talk through some of that while the Antique Center is open here at Mojo's Cafe. And then eventually we're going to put together a nice YouTube presentation for everybody that's following us out there as well. Just kind of some, here's how we approach it. How do you make a decision on whether to buy or not buy, whether to sell or not sell, what price range to pay? Lots and lots of thought go into those decisions every single day. And we generally buy between 2,000 and 3,000 items a week. Luke, the talk is over. You guys are back working again, but you took a break and went up to the talk. What was your thoughts? Did you learn anything?
Not
really?
I think so.
Was there anything that you could take out of it that you could use?
There's lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff?
For sure.
All
Very
right.
helpful for resellers.
All right, Chloe was up there too. Chloe, you've never been a part of a reselling conversation
No.
like that. All right, did you learn anything? At least something that you could share?
Yeah, I learned that merchandise is presentation.
Presentation, merchandising, there we go.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what I learned.
I love it. Takeaway was you got to learn how to present your merchandise well. There we go, I love that. That's awesome. Hey, at least they learned something, right? No, it was a really good talk. We had, I don't know, 12, 15 people show up. Again, we're just working through it. We will make it available online at some point. I told the guys that were there, I said, you guys are my test group. I want to work through this and get it all ironed out where there's no more questions that we have to work through or surprises as we share. So that's what happened today. Now we got a call to go on. So I got Josh and Jimmy here, and we're going on a call. All right, guys, it's now in the evening. It's about 7:20, and I'm 10 minutes away from starting a Whatnot show. But when I left you, Josh, Jimmy, and I, the last thing I talked about after wherever it was, I don't even know what I was talking about last, but we went on a house call. And I got something really cool to show you that I was able to pick up on a house call. All right, here it is. I got it out of my box. This will, I don't know where we'll sell this thing at. This is Lewis Comfort Tiffany. Incredible. Look at the coloring, okay? Look at the ribs. Lewis Comfort Tiffany bowl. Absolutely out of this world. And it's got intaglio butterflies. Now, what's really interesting, this is beautiful. Let me show the bowl first, okay? So here you go. This is a Tiffany bowl. It's huge. That's a massive bowl. I haven't even measured it yet. It's green and it glows, okay? There's a bottle on the bottom. It is signed. Now, something that's interesting that I've learned over time is when you have the intaglio engravings, it's usually to cover a defect. And so Tiffany, instead of like destroying their glass and starting over, if there was something that was like minor wrong with a piece, they would intaglio engrave it. And so there's a whole group of collectors just looking for the intaglio engraved pieces because they're hand carved engravings. But what this one has on it, here, I'm gonna put it down where I can picture it and show you. It's got a butterfly, and I believe it's got just a tiny speck of a different color glass in that one spot right where the butterfly's eye is. And I believe they carved the butterfly around it. This is really cool. Okay, so check this out. Here are these two intaglio carved butterflies, and right there in the middle of that butterfly, whoops, I zoomed in, you see that little spot right there? I believe that's why they carved those butterflies, because it had a tiny little speck in here. So let's back the camera back out and let's take a look at this incredible Lewis Comfort Tiffany Favril bowl. And I got it sitting on top of my Whatnot jewelry for the show tonight. But this is incredible, guys. Very nice. Let's turn it over and I will try and show you the signatures. Oh, don't drop the bowl. What are you doing, Jacob? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, here's the bottom, the polished panel. And I think that you can see the signatures through there. That's pretty cool, pretty amazing. Yeah, that was just bought. Not every day that I get to go out and buy a bowl like this. I'm really excited about this one. And just as excited about the Whatnot show that we are getting ready to start right now. But tonight we're going to be featuring designer costume jewelry on Whatnot. So we have Givenchy, we have, I have some Gucci pieces again. We have more Anne Klein, we have German pieces, Monet, we have Sinner, we have, I mean, just all sorts of stuff. There's Swarovski, an incredible amount of jewelry. This is just a tiny bit. One of the most interesting things that we're going to sell tonight, I'm really excited about this. This is solid amber. This is a bangle, an amber bangle bracelet. It weighs 128 grams and it's amber. So after we're done with our Whatnot show, we will talk about what we got out of that piece. And I've got some other really crazy pieces here. Let me show you a few more. So check this out. Again, all designer. There's malachite in there. There's cloisonne, Vera Wang, Eisenberg. There's Haskell. There's Vogue. This entire tray here is all Bakelite. If you're not following us on Whatnot, I invite you to follow Berner Brother Antiques on Whatnot. We try and sell between 400 and 1,000 items a week on Whatnot right now. Gucci, I mean, all of these items will be sold. We're getting ready to start selling right now. I'm not sure if we'll get it all sold, but we're going to sell a lot of it tonight. Do a show like this 3 to 5 times a week. We usually start around 7:30 in the evening on the evening shows. And we try and sell single pieces of jewelry for the most part, but lots of other stuff throughout the year we've sold. Yeah, it's really fun. It's a fun atmosphere. It's kind of chill because I can just sit down, have a glass of wine and sell some jewelry and just kind of talk through it and have fun. And we sell a lot. Everything starting at $1. We do ship anywhere in the world from this platform. So follow us on Whatnot, Berner Brother Antiques, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video today. A little bit different. Couldn't take the camera in on the house call and film anything, but the bowl was amazing. We also did pick up some furniture. I will show that tomorrow when we unload, or the next day whenever we unload it. And we got a whole bunch of smalls on consignment that are pre-boxed. I don't even know what they are. So it's kind of interesting. This is a long-time customers of ours. We've sold to them for the last 30 years. And they called me up and they're like, Jacob, we want you to sell our stuff. And you're taking it. They didn't even give me an option. They're like, you're just coming and getting our stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed this again today, guys. We started out in the morning at the Antique Center. Josh and I were out there at 7 o'clock getting stuff done. And now it's 7 o'clock at night and we're starting our second job. Berner Brother Antiques on Whatnot. When we're done, I'll try and come back on and tell you what that amber bracelet brought.